Now for the game you guys have all been waiting for, Mass Effect 2. This is the reason it took us so long to get this video out. Because this game, 2 discs. What's up with that?
The whole galaxy.
It is a big galaxy, and it is a fun game. I'll let Josh start.
This is also the reason why we only reviewed 1 movie in all of January, because we were addicted to this game, all of us. As far as my other reviews, it's been really bad for the month of January, besides Bayonetta. But this game, my god.
It really brings up, like, if you played, like, Army of Two and you wanted to throw your Xbox out the window, and then this game came in the mail, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't want to throw your Xbox out the window.
So, a little synopsis. You're Commander Shepard, you command the Normandy, which is a spaceship. You are a Spectre, you defeated Saren
In the last game?
So you're famous in this game. Everybody knows you, fears you. And there's these mysterious aliens called the Collectors, and they're abducting human colonies, entire human colonies, and you have to get to the bottom of it.
Let's talk about the gameplay. Talk about what you like and what you dislike about it.
Gameplay. Everybody who complained about the shooting mechanics in the first game is going to be relieved, because the shooting is completely redone. The cover system completely redone. Everything is crisp, sharp, controls well. The biotic powers in the first game,
Useless?
they weren't so good. I was a biotic. I was a Vanguard. I had a shotgun and biotic powers, so I was kind of powerful up close. This, in the sequel, I was a tool of destruction. I levitated people, ripped them apart, ripped them in half. I mean, I was a beast, and I think that this was because everybody just wanted to play the soldier in the first game to do that, and now they brought it to every class, which is really good. The story, a really good story. The campaign, the main campaign missions aren't so good because there's only about 4 of them, and they weren't as memorable as like Novaria and Pharos of the first game, but the character side missions, all the characters are way better. It's a whole new list, except 1 or 2, which I won't spoil, but for the most part, it's a whole new list. There's like 9 characters or something in your party, and all of them have backstories and, you know, things that they want you to do for them, and those quests are really fun, and they're really good, well designed. So I think this game also is amazing because it makes history as far as video game sequels. No other sequel has your actions carried on from the first game that you chose, not that were predetermined like in Halo or Gears, where it's just part of the campaign, everyone plays it. If you chose to kill somebody in Mass Effect 1, they won't be in this game. If you help somebody out, they might come up to you in this game and give you something or help you out in return. So this is an achievement, a gaming achievement, and it's really exciting to see what other sequels will do with this now that this technology is out there to do this, to import a saved game, and your choices will make a game personal to you. So every single person will have a different experience with the game.
Vinny?
Well, I gotta say one thing.
Uh-oh.
I don't like having ammo.
Okay.
I don't like having ammo.
Okay.
I really like being able to use my favorite gun as much as I really wanted to. You know, wouldn't you like to use a heavy weapon as much as you wanted to?
Yes.
Well, that would be a
best
little
thing.
overpowered, though. I mean,
But look,
just running through a
you have a
level,
collector gun.
destroying
You
everyone.
blast everything. Like I'd like to do that. I like to
Okay.
destroy everything.
Okay. It's a valuable point.
Yeah.
There's only one thing that I really don't like about this game, and I know it's kind of a spoiler alert, but who cares? It's not really that big of a deal. Everyone already knew it was going to happen anyways. At the beginning of the game, it starts out, you're in the Normandy from the original game, and the Normandy gets attacked by a collector ship. And everyone on the ship escapes, all the main characters escaped, but Shepard. And Shepard goes ship explodes and he's like flying off in space without like any air or anything, and like his air is going out of his mask and all that crap, and you're like, oh crap, Shepard's dead. And then it like fades to black, and then it comes back and it's like 2 years later, and then you're like wake up in this white room And just to make a long story short, you basically come back from the grave, so you're like Zombie Shepherd. And I really hate it when video games do that. Because why can't you just do that every time you die? Instead of, oh, let's restart the freaking level. No, let's just bring back Shepherd like we did the first time. Why can't we just do that? I don't know. That's the only thing that makes me mad. Other than that, I think it's a great game. I think the story isn't too short and isn't too long. I think it's about the perfect length. If you don't want to play the side missions, you don't have to. But it gives you the choices to do so. And that's why I like it.
You're a loser, though, if you don't.
Yeah.
I understand.
That's true.
I also have some problems with the game. It's not all perfect.
No game is perfect.
There's some little tiny technical issues in the game that really that really brought down my entire gaming experience because they were so frustrating. Such as gamers might remember in the past when Gears of War 2 first came out, they added the smoke grenade that stuns people. When the smoke grenade goes off in Gears 2, when it used to, people would stun and they'd like get stuck.
They go flying down a flight of stairs and wait 30 minutes to get up.
Or
they shotgun.
They'd hold their head and then you'd get killed. Now, I hate that because if a smoke grenade really went off in real life, I wouldn't stand there. I would get out of the way. And same goes for this game in the fact when somebody flamethrowers you, your guy just kind of goes, ugh!
How's he go?
Ugh! And you can't move. You can't dive out of the way. You can't back up or anything until a few seconds by the time your health's already halfway done and you're dead. It also does this when you get meleeed. So those little husks that were in the first game, they come back and now they can kill you in like 2 hits because you can't move when you get hit by one of them. That really annoyed me. Also, we got to talk about the probing in this game. Probing planets.
I'll probe you.
Now,
What?
the first game had a side quest where you had to collect a bunch of minerals just for no reason at all. And that really pissed people off because they didn't want to do a collect mission that they didn't get any benefit from. And this was the case with a bunch of collect missions in almost every game until
Mass Effect 2.
well, Assassin's Creed 2 with the feathers and all that stuff.
Ooh, achievements.
Oh.
Well, no, it helped your villa and everything, you know. So, but this one, if you want to survive the mission, you better upgrade. And the way you upgrade is by probing planets and finding those same elements that were in the first game.
Let me tell you something. Can get a little boring. Probing every single planet and getting every single upgrade. Just to let you guys know, if you don't have every upgrade on your ship, and if all your characters aren't loyal, any character that isn't loyal dies in the last mission.
You're boned.
Oh my god. So, if you're not a big fan of collecting junk, then I guess you can just kill off everybody. I like to do that personally. I think it's hilarious. That's just me.
Another weird thing is, me and Vince, we were getting really tired when we were doing this for some reason. It has some kind of effect. Like your eyes get really heavy when you're trying to probe because it just goes so slow. The scanner, you're trying to move, you're pushing all your weight down on the stick and it's just barely moving. It's really annoying.
I hate probing.
And it's
being probed sucks.
I guess they did it. One of the developers said that they did it to pace the game, so it's not all non-stop action. But it's not a good way of pacing at all. Yeah. Uncharted 2 has some good pacing where you are platforming and stuff. This game, probing is not the way. You know, it brings down the game.
But other than all those things that we just said, altogether, I think we can all agree on a solid 9 for this game.
Yeah.
Yep, 9 out of 10.
If you enjoy a game with solid gameplay, a good campaign, and a story that won't leave you hanging, well, it'll leave you hanging, you'll see.
Make you cry.
Yeah. It has a really good story. If you like a game with a good story, then Mass Effect 2 is good for you.
Amazing sequel.
One of the best. Next time, we're going to review Bioshock 2.
And
for all of
Wolfman.
you, and Wolfman. For all of you lovers of video games and movies out there.
Possibly Percy Jackson and the Olympians.
Ooh. I read the books. I'm pretty excited.
Shiny.
Yes.
So, thank you guys for watching.
Please subscribe.
It's a trap!